cooking house and we're having kebabs, chicken kebab night. Now, I guarantee these are every bit as good as the ones you'll get in the takeaway shop, and obviously a lot cheaper. So I'm going to show you what we're doing. Right, here we've got some chicken thighs. Okay, that's first and foremost the chicken thighs. We're going to marinate them. I've got a little bit of olive oil. I've got about 150 grams of natural yogurt that I'm putting in there as well. And then I've got this Lebanese 7 spice. And I just happened upon this, and it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. If you haven't got that, cumin, coriander and paprika are the main elements of this. Salt, pepper, a bit of garlic as well. So I'm going to give that a liberal sprinkle into the chicken. In fact, I'm going to empty that into there. And like I say, it should, in an ideal world, marinate for 2 hours. I mean, you don't need it to be in there for any more than that, but 2 hours would be my recommendation. So as I say, chicken thighs. You can use chicken breast if you want. I find thighs tend to have a little bit more texture, a little bit more about them, you know. So I do tend to prefer to use the thigh for this particular dish. Right, get rid of that. So let's just pretend they've been in the fridge, covered, for 2 hours. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this piece of this chicken on to cook now. Okay. So I'm going to put it onto a griddle pan. If you don't have a griddle pan, don't worry. A frying pan will do. So I have a griddle pan, so I'm going to use it. Wash my hands. Being raw chicken. And there it is, sizzling away. We don't need to play around with it, just leave it sizzling away. Now over here, we have all the usual bits to go with our chicken kebabs. So we've got pickled chilies, obviously. A firm favourite with me. Hot sauce, yogurt and mint dressing. It's I think it's mayonnaise based, but this is an absolute winner. Garlic mayonnaise. And then we've got the salad that you'd normally find in with your kebab. So we've got some grated carrot, some shredded red cabbage, cucumber, red onion, tomatoes and iceberg lettuce, but it's entirely your choice. The chicken will only take two minutes aside, really. It's a extremely hot pan. So in the meantime, I shall toast a bit of bread. I mean, you can, if you're a bit nervous about the chicken and making sure it's cooked, you can always put it into the oven afterwards. You know, you can do it 2 minutes aside, then put it into a hot oven just whilst you're toasting your pita bread. Give it another 2 minutes or so. But as it's cooking, you will see it start to change colour around the edges. It starts to go a little bit opaque, and you don't want to move it around too much. But you can, you know, there's no difference to barbecuing, so you know it's already well on the go. I need to hold on to that because it's moving. And like I say, you know, you can use chicken breast if you want, but I always find that thighs are a better option. And they tend to be cheaper as well. Right, I will cover these. We'll put these in the fridge whilst I'm waiting. Follow good practices. You don't want to look in this fridge. Really is rammed on a weekend. There you go. Right. There it is. I need my big knife. There. Right. So I'm just waiting on pita bread. And you've got to be careful with the pizza bread as well, because it'll be full of steam when it comes out of the toaster. Very easy to burn yourself on a pizza. But yeah, this is a great one for a Saturday, or for any day really. And as you can see, there's very little fat in it, so it's, you know, it's a healthier option to go into the takeaway shop. I mean, we've got a takeaway shop literally across the road, so you can smell it if you go out in the back garden. Right then, let's check this pizza. Nearly there with that. Chicken not far off either. I mean, a chefy thing to do, if ever anyone ordered a well done steak, you have it on the griddle bars, you just squeeze it. And you can see there's just that little bit of pink in there, but that'll soon be gone, because I'm going to turn it back over again. But just making sure that all the bits are actually touching the surface of the pan, because that is where the most heat is, obviously. Right, I'll remove the pizza bread. That's toasted. As you can see, this is just about ready. I reckon another 30 seconds or so and this chicken will be done. Beautiful. I've got some jacket potato wedges as well that I'm serving with these, because obviously if we were going to takeaway, it'd be, oh Daddy, I want chips, I want chips. So obviously these wedges have been in for about 20 minutes, and they don't take too long either. So I've split the pita bread. I've literally just taken the knife and I've run the knife down through, and as you open it up you'll see all the steam. Now that is where you can burn yourself, so just be careful and open it up to make your pocket. There, right, so that's that part done. Oh, like a kebab house. Right. So we'll take some of our chicken. The thing about these these griddle pans is they cause a lot of smoke. So we'll let that rest just for a second whilst I get some wedges on the plate. And it's entirely down to you next. You know, if you're in the shop and they had a salad counter, they'll be asking you what salad you want. I already know what my youngest will want. So that's what we're going to go with. So literally take your chicken. As you can see, it's still juicy, succulent. It smells fantastic. Right, so now we're going to stuff some of this chicken into the pita bread. And how you fill it is entirely your choice. But this is how we roll in this house. So, just going to give my boy a few of the bits. And he's garlic mayo. Every time. Now I'm going to give him the rest of the chicken. Oops. A little bit of onion. A couple of bits of tomato. And, because he's his father's son, a pickled pepper. And it's as simple as that. There is our Saturday night takeaway chicken kebab. Please try it at home. Bon appetit.